Right, we are rolling. What's happening, guys? Welcome back to another YouTube video. This is going to be a little bit of a different video, and I imagine the next kind of 2 or 3 videos will be very different. Won't be very fitness related, kind of just going to be like travelly lifestyle stuff, which I'm sure people will actually enjoy seeing. But yeah, I don't get out much, to be perfectly honest. I don't go on holidays much, so while I'm actually away over here, not even just for YouTube but even just for myself, to actually kind of record a little bit of it, have a couple of memories to look back on and stuff, would be nice. It's myself and Chloe's first kind of proper holiday together. Anytime we've gone on a holiday before, it's been bodybuilding related. So we've had 3 trips to the UK that have all been bodybuilding related, to go and train in Ultraflex, to go to her competition prep, and just actual competition, and obviously she's moved over here, or not over here, but she's moved over to Manchester to live with me as well. So yeah, and that was kind of a little bit bodybuilding related as well. So here we are, lovely Zagreb airport. The airport's actually really nice. It makes an awful lot of a difference being in a nice airport and having like nice surroundings. We were out and we got our bags instantly as well, which was absolutely ideal. Terminal 3 in Manchester Airport is a little bit of a kip, but that is just Ryanair for you. Our flight was actually delayed by about an hour when we were coming over as well, which wasn't ideal, but we're here now. It's 7:05 in Zagreb, so I think it's about an hour ahead of like UK time, which is absolutely fine, and it's absolutely roasting here. I think I looked up the weather, it said it was only supposed to be like 20 something degrees, but it feels a lot hotter than that. It's very hot, it's very humid. We're going to go to our Airbnb now, then we're going to go and try and find somewhere for a pizza. I think, to be perfectly honest, I'll go for a little stroll around Zagreb in the evening time. So we have 2 nights in Zagreb, then we're going to have 2 nights in Zadar, then we're going to have 6 nights in Split and 4 nights in Dubrovnik to finish up. So we're going to rent a car when we actually leave Zagreb, and just going to drive around Croatia. So hopefully I'm going to be able to capture a nice bit of footage for you. We're going to go to 2 national parks. We're going to go zip lining. Probably won't bring the camera zip line because it'll probably drop down the canyon, and we're going to do a few other bits as well. But we're going to try and chill out a little bit as well, because I'm guilty of not actually doing that. So if you have anything to add, Chloe, you're very quiet.
Yeah, you better chill out.
I will chill out. I'll try my best. I think that's what Split is going to be for, because the first couple of days now are going to be a little bit hectic. We're going to be doing a lot of kind of walking, a lot of travelling around the city and stuff like that. But then when we get to Split, we're going to be like chilling out there for 6 days. Same with Dubrovnik. I imagine they'll be like very busy, as this is like peak like tourist kind of time. Oh, the blonde hair as well. Actually, if you're watching, you're obviously going to notice the blonde hair. But yeah, that's why I was growing my hair out in one of the last YouTubes. I kind of was like, my hair looks shit, but just give it time. It probably looks even shitter now for some people, but I really like it. I'll show you this airport. My background is probably very, very blurred, but this is an absolutely lovely setting now, I must say. Very, very nice. Taxi rank is just in front of us. Gonna hop in there now. Hopefully be in the Airbnb fairly soon. We're staying in like the middle of Zagreb city. We're staying in the middle of every city that we're going to, which is actually ideal because we'd be within walking distance to everything. I think I'll catch up with you either this evening when we're in the Airbnb, or when we go for a walk, or when we get food. Either or. Probably bring the camera with me. Got a little camera bag as well for my travelling endeavours, which is very handy, because usually when I travel I just like raw dog this camera and just be like throwing it around the place and stuff like that, which obviously isn't ideal. But yeah, there's the intro. A little bit of a long one. There's going to be plenty of apartment tours. There's going to be plenty of food pics and stuff like that, food videos. So going to be very, very different on this channel. But then after 2 weeks of being a part-timer, we're back to being a full-time bodybuilder after that, until shows at the tail end of next year. So yeah, catch you in a bit. What is up? So we have apartment numero uno here. We've got a bathroom area in here, very small. Oh, they've got a bidet, nice one. Can't wait to fucking wash my arse in that thing. Mirror here. Erect, sweating Chloe Thompson. We got the pull out bed, just as well the bed pulls out, because I don't. And then we've got the island here, and a kitchen, so a little hob there and all for actually doing a bit of cooking, which is ideal. We're in like a kind of shared kind of apartment. So like this is our room, but we have everything in here that we kind of need. Because when we first walked in through the door, someone's shoes were like in front of us on a little rack, and Chloe was like, oh, someone's shoes are there. Probably thought there was someone in here that hadn't left, had outstayed their welcome or something like that. But I have a microwave here, we have an oven here, hobs, an espresso machine, sink, the whole lot. So we actually don't even need to really leave here at all. Have a telly here and everything. So kind of sad we're actually only here for 2 days, because this is actually does the job, doesn't it, Chloe?
It does.
Yeah, so we're staying in like a really fucking nice part of the city, to be perfectly honest. Like when we got out of the taxi, we had to walk up like a what's called, just like a cobblestone street, like just like pedestrianised street, that's what I'm looking for. So we had to walk up one of those, and we're going past like a load of really nice like bars and restaurants and shit like that. Ooh, bonus, we actually have a little balcony here. So tables, chairs, there's like a fencing up. There's the back. Lovely. That's actually ideal. At least we have a big window here that we can like open. A little bit of airing. So yeah, we're just gonna chill here for a while, I would imagine, and then gonna get a big fuck off pizza. We'll just go for a little stroll, just kind of have a look, and then whatever kind of tickles our fancy, that's what we're gonna go for. So yeah, catch you in a bit. Right, so we got some, didn't bring my camera, so hopefully you can hear me, but we got some dish here with prawns, pasta, bit of pesto, cheese. Oh, that's good. Then we got a pizza, it's not cooked though. I might just rip it.
Do, rip it.
I might just rip this a little bit. Give it a try. I'm gonna have to cut it. Oh, it's falling apart. Beautiful. This looks lovely. Right. Taste test on the pizza. I can get it into my mouth.
They have 0-0 flour.
Good.
Good. What's happening, guys? So it is the next day. We have gone for a supermarket run in the morning just to pick up a couple of bits. So what my plan of action is going to be over here for the holiday is just to try and have like a really big oats meal in the morning and evening. So I normally have oats for my morning and evening meal on my training days, rest days on my plan anyway. But because I'm not going to be eating like 6 times a day over here, I'm going to be out and about, you know, probably eating out a little bit as well. I'm going to just try and up the quantities of what I actually have in those meals morning and evening. So in this meal here, I have around 150 grams of oats. I have a big banana, I have blueberries, I have dark chocolate. So I'm going to try and get this into me now every single day, morning and evening, because I'm currently on a cruise / maintenance phase at the moment. So the goal for this phase is to maintain my body weight before I come home, go back on cycle and enter into a mini club, right? So I'm going to be really active over here. I'm going to make sure I actually eat quite a lot of food, and even at the moment now I'm looking at this and it's not very appetizing because it's absolutely roasting now, and I don't really feel like eating it, but needs must. So also have my supplements over here. Got this little pill box, which is very, very handy just for all my kind of health subs, you know, omega-3s, curcumin, citrus bergamot, all that good stuff. And then I have my little morning drink here of glutathione and vitamin C. Doesn't look very appetizing. It kind of looks like, yeah, it kind of looks like Linden Village cider, to be perfectly honest, but it's good shit. So gonna just eat this now. The blueberries are absolutely terrible. They're like little, you know, rabbit pellets, shit pellets, and they cost like $5.35. So I'm hoping that was just a really expensive supermarket we're in, and it's not like that everywhere over here. But yeah, I'm going to try and take the camera with me today around Zagreb once we kind of, you know, do a little bit of kind of tidying up and unpacking and all that other sort of stuff. And we'll just try and see the sights. So even when we were walking around this morning, we went and got a coffee, and it's a really, really nice city. We're like right in the kind of centre of all the like high street shops and like boutique shops and stuff like that. So pretty nice. But yeah, I'm going to eat this now, and I'll catch up to you in a little bit. Alright, what's happening? So we're in some park that begins with a Z. I'm not even going to try and pronounce it. It's the Z Park. So if you're in Zagreb, come to the Z Park. Very nice, lovely little water fountain behind us. There's like this little kind of like I don't know what you call it. It's like a little Japanese style kind of a. I don't know. They've one of those in Cove as well. Actually, it's probably not very Japanese, but it looks very Japanese. Like, nah, promenade is like when you're like down by the sea, is it? No? Is that what a promenade is? Is this a promenade? Comment below if that's promenade. Yeah, feeling very uncultured, but yeah, this is a lovely little park. So we're actually very lucky where we're staying, because I looked on TripAdvisor at like the best things to do in Croatia, and like the top 5 things are all in like close proximity to us, all within like a kilometre. A couple like cool museums. I think there's like a war museum. There's one of those like optical illusion places as well. So we might go and do those by the time the day is out. But yeah, I'm kind of just covered half in shade and half in sunlight here at the moment, because it's absolutely fucking sweating. I don't know how many degrees it is, but it's enough though, isn't it? It's enough degrees. It's too much degrees outside. So I was saying to Chloe, I'm going to kind of take bets on how long it's going to be before I jump in one of those 2 fountains by the end of the day. I might actually go and like sit just over on the actual edge of it, just so I can get a little bit of the spray. But yeah, they have like not jets, but like they have like little things that spray like liquids on you, like you know when when you're in a sunbed and they spray the little water on you. They have those in like all the restaurants above you over here, which is quite cool. So yeah, just gonna probably chill here for a little while, have a few old talks of our vape. We're in Lower Town now, so we're going to just walk around here a little bit, and then we're going to go to Upper Town. The distance between Upper and Lower Town is only like a kilometre, so there's not actually going to be as much walking in Zagreb as I thought, which is good, because I'm still a little bit kind of travel fatigued from yesterday. Yeah, got our car rental sorted, so we have a little 4-door Opel Corsa that we're going to pick up tomorrow, so that should be good. So we can drive to Zadar, then drive to Split, then drive to Dubrovnik, and everything else in between that we're going to see, the national parks and stuff like that. We have the national park booked for 2 PM tomorrow, Plitvice Lakes or something like that, so you're definitely going to see that. That looks very, very scenic. It's like peak summer over here. One thing I'm very surprised about as well with Croatia, right, because I've been to Spain like fucking, oh man, I've been to Spain like 6 times, I'd say, maybe even more, and it's so like dry in Spain. It's really like arid. Everything is like burnt to a crisp. There's like no grass there whatsoever, and if there is, it's very minimal. But like, look at this place. Like, I mean, like there's flower, there's grass, you know, there's stuff absolutely everywhere. So it's like a really green and really sunny city, like what Ireland would be like if it was actually sunny. It would be unreal. But yeah, I was kind of surprised by that. So I'm unsure if like the rest of the country's like this. I presume it is, because there's lots of national parks and stuff. But yeah, really kind of like the vibe here so far. What about you, Chloe?
Lovely.
Lovely. Yeah, so if you can hear her there. Alright my people, what is happening? A little bit of an update for you. We have left Zagreb. Zagreb was absolutely beautiful. Actually really enjoyed it. Enjoyed it a lot more than I thought I would, but I think 2 days there was enough, as we kind of got to see all the kind of like historical stuff and different things like that. And we did a good bit of walking around and exploring. So now we're currently halfway to Zadar, which is our next destination, but we're stopping off at Plitvice National Park, I believe is the name of it. So Plitvice Lakes, we're about 15 minutes from the entrance now, so we just stopped to actually get a little bit of grub into us just before, you know, we go in there, because I think the tour takes around 3 hours or so. I picked up a rental car this morning, which I'll just show you now. So here we have it, Opel Corsa. There we go. I thought it was going to be red, but they gave me a blue one. And as well, they also left it absolutely filthy on the inside. So the boot was all like dirty. Yeah, the fucking inside of the car was all muddy and shit like that. So you think they clean it before they give it to me. But I made sure I took plenty of fucking photos, because the car cost me like almost 700 euro to rent, and then I had to put down a 500 euro deposit. So my fuck, am I losing my 500 euro deposit? Better make sure I get that back. So car rented now, just to cruise around in for a while. I'm getting used to driving on the right hand side of the road again. I haven't drove on the right hand side of the road since I was in America when I was 19, which is now 7 years ago nearly. So it's been a long time, but at the same time it is enjoyable just spinning around in the car and kind of just seeing the sights of Croatia. The one day we booked the national park though, and it's a little bit like cloudy and overcast, as you can see, and there's kind of been showers and stuff like that, but I think, you know, it's not the worst, because even though we wanted to kind of be sunny in the national park, I don't think I'd fancy like doing quite a lot of walking in like roasting 30-degree heat, to be perfectly honest. So yeah, gonna bring the camera into the national park with me anyway, and just kind of get a little bit of a montage probably of clips just of the scenery and shit like that. And then we will catch up with you for apartment tour numero dos. I hope I said that right, when we are in Zagreb. So this isn't a self-checkout, we actually have to meet the fucking landlord or whoever she is before we actually get in there. So hopefully we're not gonna be there too late. I said we'd be there at 7, might not be there at 7, so you know, we'll see. But I'll give you an apartment tour of that place when we do get there. And then probably like start the Zagreb vlog there, or this might even be the start of another vlog, who knows. I haven't actually put all the clips onto my laptop to kind of see how long they are and piece together a video or do any editing yet, so I'm going to try and do that maybe over the next kind of couple of days, or when I get the split, because I'll be there for a while. Anyway, I am rambling. I'm going to go back and catch up with Chloe Thompson, who was down there eating her grapes, which she got with seeds in them, which isn't that very appetizing, to be perfectly honest. But yeah, scenery incoming. Wow. Telling you, the camera and the pictures actually don't even do this justice. It's fucking nuts. The water is actually so blue, isn't it?
So blue.
Alright guys, so as you can see, myself and Chloe are like two fucking drowned rats. The one day we're in Croatia, right? 34 degrees, sun spitting the stones every single day. We come to the national park and there's literally like a fucking monsoon. We got caught in it there for a while. We were taking shelter under like a roof of like a coffee shop for a good while as well. But now we're just on the route back home, so I don't think we'll be too much more of a walk, maybe like 5 to 8 minutes. But yeah, not ideal. Absolutely drenched. Gonna have to go back to the car now, try and just get ourselves all cleaned up before we drive to the Zagreb. But look at these scenes. Oh yeah, absolutely incredible. All right, Chloe.
Unbelievable.
And I swear to God, right, I'm not using like any sort of, I'm not going to use any sort of like color or like effects or anything on that. That is literally just the color the water is, like no filter, no nothing. It's absolutely insane. You kind of have to see it to almost believe it, in a way. But yeah, even though it pissed down raining us, I'm still glad we came. So yeah, now I'll catch up with you when we're in Zagreb.